Hey, what's up guys, it's Dimo from Sompare.com, and today we're going to talk about the most important principles for fitness progress. Fitness progress is often thought to be determined only by how hard you train and what you eat, where nutrition is often considered to be many times more important for your progress than working out. The reality is that there are two other equally important elements: recovery and mentality. For example, can you imagine going to the gym after a sleepless night? Would be terrible, right? What about the difference in your training when you're all pumped up and so mentally focused that you want to squat the whole gym? Yes, exactly, that's the kind of difference we are going to talk about today. You shouldn't prioritize one element over the other, as they're all equally important to your fitness progress. So let's check out the most important points for each factor. Let's start with training. Depending on the intensity of your training, it can be aerobic or anaerobic. Aerobic training is when you train with moderate intensity and you use oxygen at a rate in which the cardiorespiratory system can replenish it in the working muscles. Or in other words, that's a workout in the presence of oxygen. This type of training is informally known as cardio and includes activities such as riding a bike, slow runs, swimming, and so on. In other words, any activity that you can do for at least a few minutes without taking a break is aerobic. On the other hand, anaerobic training is any activity in which oxygen is used up more quickly than the body is able to replenish it inside the working muscles, or that's a workout without the presence of oxygen. So exercises with high intensity include activities such as heavy resistance training, sprints, and so on. Those activities last from just a few seconds to less than a couple of minutes. Training is an essential part in your fitness progress because in the gym you create the demand for growth. Your body will not find a reason to improve if you haven't put it through something challenging. By implementing heavy resistance training, you develop strength, power, and speed, which ultimately leads to building more muscle mass to meet the new demands. In contrast, aerobic training promotes better circulatory system, which enables better blood and oxygen transportation, resulting in better recovery and muscle optimization. Aerobic and anaerobic training are directly correlated, and you need to train in both ways to be able to achieve optimal performance. Now let's move to nutrition. Once you have created the demand to grow stronger and bigger, you have to provide the fuel for that process. Imagine your body as a construction site. Every time you work out, you create demand for growth and you're, metaphorically speaking, employing workers. However, that building of yours will not build itself if you don't give the workers some material they can work with. You can't settle for anything less than a great building, so you would want to provide your workers with the finest materials. As a result, you will provide your body with high quality nutrition that is packed with vitamins, minerals, and other micro and macronutrients. This example may sound funny, but your body acts in quite a similar way. It is constantly changing. Science has proven that about 98% of the atoms in your body are replaced within just 1 year. You can get an entirely new skeleton every 3 months, liver cells are being replaced every 6 weeks, and an entirely new skin every month. So basically, every cell in your body gets replaced at one point or another within that 1 year. And guess what are all those cells made of? Yes, that's right, the food you eat on a daily basis. So it seems that you really are what you eat. Providing quality food is great, but it's only part of the whole picture. You need to keep in mind the 3 simple rules about the food you take: quantity, how much; quality, what type of food; and timing, when you eat it. Also, a brief word about supplementation. See, the RDA, or recommended daily allowance, that is listed on most products doesn't really apply to you. The moment you start lifting and training extensively, you get those numbers out the window. Your nutritional demands rise significantly and you need to eat more food to get the daily amount you really need. This is not always possible through regular nutrition, and you have to supplement the nutrients that you cannot get. This is why it is recommended that you get supplements that will enhance your performance and will allow you to be on the top of your game every single time. For example, to get all the vitamins and minerals you need through solid food is almost impossible due to the large quantities of food you have to eat and the deep pockets you should have. Quality food is expensive, guys. This, however, is usually resolved with some multivitamin and mineral supplement. With that being said, a multivitamin and mineral supplement should be just an addition of a well-structured diet and never be the sole base of it. So now let's move to the third essential element for fitness progress, which is recovery. Proper recovery is imperative for great results, as this is the time when your body repairs itself and actually grows. Sadly, many people neglect this part. When you read or hear recovery, most people imagine enough sleep. Yes, sleep is the basis, but to ensure maximum recovery, there is more to the 8-hour sleep rule. Recovery includes all kinds of therapies, such as massages, saunas, jacuzzis, trigger point therapy, and so on. In other words, anything that relaxes your muscles from the tension you've created during the week is highly beneficial for you. Most of you probably won't take much notice on this point, but I can guarantee you that no man ever regretted a good massage. Very few are the things that will optimize your body's performance better than a good, relaxing therapy. Give a proper break to your body and it will thank you for it. Finally, periodic medical checkups are an absolute must, guys. You might be taking good care of your body by providing with sound nutrition and good exercise plan, but occasionally you still have to check whether everything is running smoothly. The same way you get your cars checked at least once a year, you should also pay a visit to your GP. Mentality is the final part to a stable and consistent fitness progress. It is an element that in a way wraps up the other three. Everything starts and ends with the right mindset. Most of the guys and girls you see on the covers of magazines are people who had great desire to exceed and change their physique. Strong will, focus, and persistence are just a few of the characteristics that come with a powerful mindset. And the things about motivation is that the more you succeed, the more motivated you become and the more momentum you build. It is indeed a powerful force that can push you to go beyond your wildest dreams, guys. Strong mentality is vital for your success because by having the right attitude, you'll get to the gym even when you don't quite feel like it. You will eat the healthy, nutritious meal even when you really want to snack on those chocolate glazed donuts, or go to bed when your friends are trying to pull you out for an all-night alcohol marathon. No one says that you should be an antisocial, grazing animal that lives in the gym, but you do have to know your values and priorities and make choices according to them. So guys, these are all the 4 essential elements for achieving a great physique. If you have any questions, just post them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to respond as quickly as possible. If you found this video beneficial, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more great information. Thank you for watching and till next time.